Hi. These next two videos are an extension of those previous basics that we've just gone through for the core muscles. The first one will be an extension of the multifidus exercise, and that's adding leverage to increase the effectiveness of that exercise. Now this next one is a very generalised but quite a safe procedure. Not many people have any issues with completing this once they've got those basics under control. Must emphasise have those basics under control before you even bother with these extensions. So we adopt this position with our arms shoulder width apart and our knees hip width apart, and we want kind of a 90-degree angle. We don't want this kind of thing and we don't want this sort of thing. So try and adopt a 90-degree angle here. Now we're going to suck all those muscles on we talked about, the pelvic floor, the lower abdominals and these multifidus. When we do that, we're going to choose one hand over here and one knee here to lift off the ground only a small amount. So we lift them off. I'll use this left side to start with and the right knee. So if I lift that off, at the same time I've got both my left hand and my right knee off the ground, and I've contracted those muscles so I can keep in this position. I've only lifted them about the height of maybe 2 magazines. So you hold that for 6 seconds and then put it down again, and then contract those muscles again and do the other side. I'm going to lift it higher so you can see what I'm doing, but we don't want it that high. You're using too big of muscle groups. So bring it right down to just a magazine's width and try and keep very stable. Do that 6 times with each leg. The next excellent core exercise is as follows. It's very important to engage the core muscles before you start adding the leverage of using the legs. So we contract the pelvic floor, we pull in the transverse abdominis, and we also engage the multifidus. Usually it happens spontaneously with those other two. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to be in this start position with both knees quite flexed, and we're going to slide, pull those muscles on first, and while those muscles are engaged we're going to slowly slide one of your legs down until it's straight. Now it's a very slow but steady extension of that leg, and very slow and steady coming back up. I like to do it to a count of 4, a slow count of 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Do 5 of those for this leg, and then swap over and do 5 of this leg. Once you've done that, do 5 of this leg again and 5 of this leg. So you're doing 10 of each leg, but just break it up into 5s. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If that was my 5th one of those, I would start on this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's all about the engagement of these core muscles. The legs is pointless doing that unless you have those engaged fully as you're doing it. Repeat that twice a day for maximum benefit.